Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekend advice for the weekend of September the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th, 2016. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that this is useful. And for those of you who are new to my channel, this is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time, what we need to know about these energies in order to be able to use them for our highest good. So I always say keep an open mind and use your own intuition to take away the message of the reading and apply it to your own situation if you feel it resonates. So for this weekend, I usually use like 4 different decks for the weekend reading, but for this weekend I stuck to the Tarot of Dreams and the Secret Language of Color cards, just the 2 decks that I use on a daily basis. And I decided to pull more color cards because I thought we need more color in our lives this weekend. And so we're just gonna jump in and see what we have, okay? We have 2 major arcana cards, so I feel important events, important changes happening for us this weekend that's really going to affect us in multiple ways, I feel, okay, on several levels. And the major arcana cards that we have are really good energy, okay? We have, I'm going to take you through the cards. We have Temperance, and I'm just looking at that rainbow that we see again in the Fool. Temperance, the Fool, and the 5 of Wands. And then in terms of color cards, we have Scarlet, Attract Success. We have Lilac, Strengthen Your Faith. We have Black again. We just had Black yesterday, didn't we? Find Richness from the Dark Night. And we have Gray, Learn to Scan Your Body. So the message of this weekend, it talks about changes and new beginnings, okay, for a lot of us. Important changes, significant changes that have come after a long time of waiting and struggling. With the Temperance card in here, it talks about healing. It talks about balance that is restored in our lives, okay? The Fool is at the center of our reading, so that just represents the main energy for the entire weekend. And I feel even for a few days after, I feel that the Fool will influence us. And the energy of the Fool talks about taking a leap of faith, okay? And we have Strengthen Your Faith here. So this asks us to look at our dreams. What is it that we've been trying to manifest, or what is it that we've been thinking about for so long but we haven't really gone through the process of getting it started because we don't believe in ourselves enough, or we don't believe in that idea enough. Whatever the situation may be, this weekend is confirmation for us that if we have been feeling like it's time to start something new, that is definitely an idea that is divinely guided. If we have been feeling stuck or just unhappy with a certain situation in our lives and we thought, well, maybe there's something better out there, okay? Then this is again just confirmation that, you know what, maybe it is time to leave that situation. And again, since we're looking at energies, these are going to be manifesting in different ways for different people. And for some of us, they're going to talk to us about our jobs. For others, about relationships. For others, about our health and well-being, our personal projects, personal goals. For others, our spirituality. So whatever the case may be, just take away the message of the reading and apply it to whatever it is that you're focusing on at this time. So the energy of the Fool brings about new beginnings, but we do have to do something in order to see that new beginning, okay? We have to take a leap of faith. We have to either allow for something to start in our lives, allow for something to leave our lives so that something new can come in, or actively create a new beginning for ourselves. If, for example, we've had an idea, something we've been thinking about for a while, but we haven't really gone through with it, then it's up to us to take a leap of faith in that direction, see what we can do to get it going, and then that way we will start the process of change. With the Temperance card in here, whatever this new beginning is in our lives, it will bring us healing. For some of us, I get that it will restore our faith in ourselves and God and the universe. Okay, so it does talk about moving away from some really difficult times, some really troubling times that have made us either question everything, question ourselves, even feel like we've lost hope. And so the message of Temperance is coming in to say, your faith will be restored, your hope will be restored, you will find balance, you will experience new energy that will kind of balance out, if you will, or start to balance out the difficult energy that we've been experiencing until now. And with the Five of Wands, this talks about letting go of things that don't serve us. Okay, the Five of Wands could talk about inner turmoil, and it could talk about anxiety that we feel over this new energy, over this opportunity for new beginnings. We may feel anxious, we may feel afraid, we may feel conflicted as to what is it that I need to let go of and I'm not sure I can do that, or what is it that I need to allow in my life because I'm not sure I can do that, okay? And I'm looking at the sign of Leo that's on the card of the Five of Wands, and so that to me talks about our courage and our strength, okay? And the color red also makes me think of strength and courage. In other words, believe in yourself and take a leap of faith. Take a chance on yourself, take a chance on your dreams. It's time to put yourself first and reshape your world, basically. It starts small with just the way you see yourself, okay? Let's just start there. And instead of waking up every morning drained of energy and feeling like we just don't want to get out of bed, or feeling like there's not a lot that we can do anything anyway about whatever situation we're looking at, instead of that, just waking up every morning, taking a deep breath, looking at something beautiful, an image of something that makes us smile, that makes us feel good, just saying a positive affirmation, and feeling like, you know what, I'm going to look at this with different eyes. I'm going to try and find a different perspective to this. I'm going to see if there's really nothing I can do, because there's got to be something. So just starting small, okay? Because with the Five of Wands, it's about just letting go, about letting go what we've been carrying around with us because of stress, because of anxiety, because of fear, because we've been looking for some sense of comfort as we were going through these energies. And so now those things are no longer helping. And these can be old patterns in the way we think, in the way we behave, in the way we feel, whatever the case may be. The Five of Wands is a challenge. So we may feel like this is a challenge in our lives to just get up and walk away from something, or to start something completely new in our lives. This can be changing your career completely, and you're worried that, you know what, maybe I'm too old to do this, or maybe I don't have enough money to do this. This can be leaving a relationship that does not fulfill you, and maybe you finally have the clarity in terms of, you know what, I think I'm just gonna have to walk away and look for something that truly makes me happy. And if I'm gonna be single for a while I clear my head and my energy, then that's okay too. If it is focusing on your health, you know what, I've been feeling kind of down and not really sure what to do, and so maybe I'm going to start exercising, and that's going to be some sort of positive, constructive outlet of the tension that I've been experiencing. And that's a new beginning. And it may be challenging because we are breaking patterns, because we are starting completely new things in our lives, completely new perspectives, completely new ways of approaching the world. Okay, so it may be a challenge, yes, definitely, but it's something that we can absolutely do. Okay, we have Temperance in here to say that we are being protected through these changes by our angels and our spirit guides, to say that our spirituality will get us through, okay, and whatever you do to focus on, however you work with your spirituality, okay, whether it is by saying prayers, whether it is by meditation, whether it is by using affirmations, by visualizing, by working with angels, whatever the case may be for you, that's really what is going to give you strength. It's going to strengthen your faith this weekend, and you'll feel like, you know what, I'm ready to do this. because the Fool is happy energy, okay? The Fool is like, you know what? There's a lot going on around me, but you know what? I don't really care, because I'm excited about this new step that I'm about to take. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to overplan it. I'm not going to try and control anything. I'm just going to follow my heart because it's time. So that's the beautiful energy that we're dealing with this weekend. That's the beautiful potential that we have to work with. In terms of color cards, okay, we have Scarlet, attract success. And the number is 7. 7 is about our personal growth, our spiritual growth. It's about our truth. So we're finding out new truths about ourselves. Okay, and attract success says, have the courage to go forward and focus on attracting abundance, on attracting success, on being successful at manifesting the world that you want to live in. And go for it, okay? Have the courage to just go for it. No more excuses, no more holding back, and no more being afraid of things that we really shouldn't be afraid of. We're just making them up in our heads, or we are building them up in our heads. Or we are not confident enough within ourselves, and so every obstacle seems like a mountain. Okay? So focus on success, focus on happiness, focus on abundance of all kinds, and move forward. Believe in it. Believe in your new truth. Lilac, strengthen your faith. The number is 42, so that's a 6. And 6 is about harmony. It's about love. Love for yourself. Love yourself enough to put yourself first for once. Love yourself enough to believe in your own dreams. If you don't, who will? Okay? And strengthen your faith. And this is purple. This is a beautiful purple, lilac color. So work with that in meditation. And focus on your spirituality. It's just confirming that your spirituality will bring you a sense of harmony and a sense of peace as you experience all these beautiful changes in your life. And once again, strengthen your faith. Within yourself, first of all, within your dreams, your plans, your ideas, your goals, within your angels and your spirit guides, that they are there with you, that they are talking to you, that they are guiding you, protecting you. Okay? And move forward. Black, 28, so that's a 10. Allow for whatever needs to end in your life to end. Allow for things to leave your life, purify your life, cleanse your life, simplify your life. Let go of burdens. Let go of the same thoughts that you've been having over and over again, in terms of, I don't think I can do this, in terms of, I'm too old to do this, in terms of, I'm never going to have enough money. Just let that go. Let that darkness go and rise from the ashes. You're a beautiful phoenix. And then we have gray. The number is 29, so that's an 11. So it's about you, okay? It's about you. Learn to scan your body. Talks about, listen to what you feel in your heart. Listen to what your gut feeling is telling you. Pay attention to your senses and your sixth sense, okay? What is it that it's telling you? What is it that you see this weekend? What kind of messages do you see? What is it that you hear? What kind of messages do you hear in songs, on the television, in other people's conversations that somehow you hear and they stick with you because they speak to you directly? What is it that you feel? How do you feel about a new beginning in your life? Does it make you happy? Does it give you a feeling of excitement and joy? Without thinking about it too much. When we start to think about, or overanalyze, I should say, a situation, we can really psych ourselves out of it, okay? But just the initial feeling, if you think about this new stage, this new beginning in your life, this beautiful change, how does it make you feel? Okay? And so it's learning to communicate with yourself, basically, or relearning to communicate with yourself. Listening to your body, listening to your intuition, listening to your heart as you move forward, okay? Because it's essential that we do that. That's what the Fool represents. Taking a leap of faith, yes, but taking a leap of faith in the direction of our dreams, in what we truly feel we're supposed to be doing, okay? So it's a beautiful message for this weekend. For a lot of us, I do feel that balance will be restored, or we will start to believe that we can restore balance in our lives. We will feel a sense of calm and a sense of peace, okay, and a sense of courage and strength in terms of, you know what, I can turn this around. I believe in myself. I believe in this idea I have. I believe in this dream I have. I believe I deserve to be happy. I believe I can be happy. I believe I can experience abundance of all kinds in my life. And it just starts with you, one step at a time. Okay, so it's a really beautiful message for us this weekend. I really hope that all of us really can experience this beautiful energy that heralds even more beautiful change. And I hope that all of us can experience this strengthening of faith within ourselves and what we can accomplish and what we deserve. And then we take a leap of faith in that direction this weekend. And we keep going. So thank you for being here. I hope that this is helpful for everyone. I hope that we all have a beautiful, blessed weekend. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care.